Hello sporters. Welcome to Endless Sport Time. The Washington Wizards, formerly the Bullets, have been in the NBA for decades. Washington have had a diverse roster of talent to focus on in basketball. Only the best of the best stand out, featuring only the best masters. NBA fans have seen success in many chapters of the Washington basketball team over the years. Some names have always had great stats and achievements, while others have garnered fan bases. The diversity of names sees different claims to their greatness. But they all deserve to be considered the greatest Wizards of all time. Let's have a look at this legends. 10. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's tenure with the Washington Wizards was seen as a disappointment, as he failed to win a championship, but he could still perform on the court. After playing an executive role in building the team, Jordan decided to come out of retirement. Unfortunately, Washington was winless and failed to advance to the postseason, but Jordan averaged 21.2 points, 6 rebounds, and 4.4 assists. Over the course of 2 seasons, the Wizards received a lot of attention, and Jordan made both All-Star teams. 9. Chris Webber. Another Washington Wizards player who spent some time with the team was Chris Webber. In 4 seasons in Washington, Webber failed to find a home in the NBA. Nonetheless, he put up strong numbers. Webber averaged 20.9 points, 9.7 rebounds, and 4.4 assists for the franchise. Webber had only one All-Star game with the Wizards, as the team didn't win much. Feeling unhappy, Webber was eventually traded to the Sacramento Kings, where he thrived most. However, he deserves some credit for his strong performance in Washington. 8. Bernard King. Bernard King is a legendary basketball Hall of Famer, who played for several teams during his NBA career. After his best season with the New York Knicks, the Washington Bullets received the most games from King in 4 seasons with the team. One of King's 4 NBA All-Star games came for the Bullets. King averaged 22 points, 4.7 rebounds and 4 assists per game, becoming Washington's all-time leading scorer. 7. Earl Monroe. Earl the Pearl Monroe was more than a cool nickname when looking back on his career. In the Baltimore chapter of the Bullets' history, Monroe began his career there, but many fans associate him with the New York Knicks chapter. Monroe made his only All-NBA selection, and earned one of 4 All-Star appearances with the Bullets. Monroe averaged 23.7 points, 4.6 assists and 3.7 rebounds, over 5 seasons in his Hall of Fame career. 6. Gus Johnson. The Baltimore Bullets have seen Gus Johnson develop into one of the franchise's best players over the years. Johnson spent 9 seasons with the team, averaging 17.5 points, 12.9 rebounds and 2.7 assists per game. 5 All-Star appearances, and 4 All-NBA selections, prove that Johnson was one of the best players at his position for a while. Old-school fans might argue that he ranks higher, but Johnson deserves credit either way. 5. Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal is a tough choice to compare to other historic Washington Wizards players, simply because he is still in his prime. Beal's career is still going strong, but he has spent 11 seasons in the NBA with one franchise, after recently signing a contract extension. A total of 3 All-Star appearances, and an All-NBA selection, make Beal one of the best shooting guards in the league. In current stats, Beal is averaging 22.1 points, 4.2 assists and 4.1 rebounds for the Wizards franchise. 4. Gilbert Arenas. When Gilbert Arenas came along, no one expected the Washington Wizards to be the undisputed team in the East. Arenas showed some talent for the Golden State Warriors, but he was the league's premier player for most of the Wizards' runs. With impressive averages of 25 points, 5.7 assists, and 4.2 rebounds, Arenas proved to be the team's top talent. Arenas made 3 All-Star appearances and received all 3 All-NBA appearances for Washington. Unfortunately, things ended badly after the infamous gun threat involving him and Javaris Crittenton. 3. John Wall. Washington Wizards fans had mixed reactions to the trade of John Wall after his injury, as he was once the face of the franchise. Wall prides himself on being Washington's first overall draft pick with 5 All-Star appearances, and his only All-NBA selection coming from the franchise. There were a few seasons where the Wizards made deep playoff runs before falling short. Wall deserves credit for leading the team so far, averaging 19 points, 9.2 assists, and 4.3 rebounds in 9 seasons in Washington. 2. Alvin Hayes. Playing early in Washington Wizards history, Alvin Hayes saw many changes in the name and location of the franchise. Over 9 seasons, Hayes averaged 21.3 points and 12.7 rebounds per game, as a double-double machine. Hayes was an All-Star for 8 of 9 seasons, and earned all 6 All-NBA selections with the Wizards. The only NBA championship in franchise history was in 1978, and Hayes played a big part in that success. 1. Wes Unseld. There is no argument that Wes Unseld is the best player on the Washington Wizards, unless someone new will surpass him in our lifetime. Unseld was the MVP of the 1978 NBA championship team, and won the Finals MVP award that year. Wes' stats dipped in later seasons, but he finished his entire career with the Wizards averaging 10.8 points and 14 rebounds. Unseld won the MVP award in 1969, and entered the 5-star game as the most beloved and decorated player in franchise history. Alright guys. This is all I have for today. If you think I left out something, don't hesitate to drop it in the comments section down below. Also, if you find this video interesting, give the video a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.